I hope that everyone has found today's program inspiring. These are the types of programs and the type of energy that we have here at Higher Ground International, and you can help. Mary is available to take donations or volunteer signups because, as everybody knows who works in these communities, we know that volunteers make the world go round, and we also have to do things like pay rent. So hopefully you guys can all find it in your heart to support us in that way. And I want to turn it back over to Henry for some final closing remarks.
So, I mean, we've really kept everybody so long with all the talking and the speech and everything, but it was worthwhile and necessary. And that whole idea of bringing this village together. Because if we start understanding and realizing that we have so much more in common than we do alike, then we build a community, an inclusive, a loving, a welcoming, one community. And so for everybody who know me or have gotten to know me, you would come to realize that I have a lot of families, right? So everybody are my nieces and my nephews and my brothers and my sisters and what have you. And I believe that in my heart, truly, that we are one people, because if we begin to care, deeply care, and we begin to love one another as we would love ourselves, we would not have any problems of hate, you know, or jealousy, or all of those things that destroy the fabric of who we are. So I'm grateful for having all of you here. For those who, the elected officials and notable presence, who all came here to support us. Councilwoman Mary Harris was here. Rhode Island Representative Nancy was here. Benson from the NAACP. Representative Marcia Ranklin for South. Grace Diaz. Representative Scott Slater. Mike Ritz, Executive Director of Leadership Rhode Island. Members of the Refugee Dream Center. And all of you, the community, my family, our family, because you are part of this family. I see Leslie standing here, and she's looking at me directly, but this is a woman that I came to this space about a year and a half ago. And when I came here to the Urban League, there was a lot of challenges here. And I was cautioned not to come, but we came anyway. And I came and I phoned Leslie, and we became sisters, and we worked here because we were working for something that was just more than just ourselves. We were working for the love of community, because when people ride by here, we have blinders on and we follow the road, and we don't see the underbelly of what exists here, the need that happens here, that we have people who have come from places that are struggling, that we have young people in this community that doesn't have job or opportunities. When I first came, I would see young men who walk the street. They would cut through here on the ground. They would walk past me, and then they would get out and they would get back on the street. And I observed this going on for some time. And then I stopped some of these kids. I'm like, why are you doing this? Why do you walk, come all the way through here, and then have to go back there? And they said to me, because I want to feel safe. I want to feel safe. And so we have people in our communities who are not feeling safe because of all of the different elements that exist here, that doesn't represent itself in a way that is supportive of providing opportunities for them. And so I come here every day, a great sacrifice. Right now, as I stand here, I have the sisters, and I have the team that are fighting to ensure that I get paid. I don't have an income, but I know what this need is in this community. I know what the need is every day for all of them that sits here. I know there are nights, mornings, that even when they're not here, they're calling me. They call me Tonie. Tonie is a Liberian name, means stay here. They're used to Tonie, so it's easier for them. They're not calling me Henrietta. But there's a love here, there's a need here, that we need to make the sacrifices that are necessary to ensure a quality of life, a dignified quality of life. Because I will honestly say to you, when you see some of our elders and some of the people that sit here, these are women. Many didn't have a formal education, never one day enter in school, but they were successful business women. They created roadside markets, and from those markets, they created stores, and they would travel across Africa, and they would bring their goods back, and they would sell it, and they would build houses, and they supported children. They took other people's children in, and they did that. And so now we have a responsibility as a community to ensure at this time and stage in their lives that they get everything that they deserve. Everything that's coming to them. And so this is it. When St. Francis of Assisi is someone that I admire greatly. And one of his prayers says, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Let me sow love. Because when we can love one another as we do ourselves, when there's darkness and we're able to bring light, it changes everything. And that's the reason why you're all here today. As a community, as a family. I love you all so much from the depths of my heart. And I say it, and I don't say it lightly. It's never lightly. And so for the team, the people who come and support us, come here, Trinky, Francine, everybody come up with me, please. All of our supporters and helpers, come here. Come here. Because I don't do this alone. I got people who have my back. Come on, John. Baba, where are you? Yeah. So as it says, you can't stand over there. You. Yes, you. So all of our board members are not here. Cliff Woods is our new board chair, and he had to travel out of state, so he isn't here to be with us. But on behalf of all of these very lovely people, these wonderful people, these people who have our backs, who continue to make me stand up and keep moving forward, we want to extend to you our heartfelt gratitude. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being here. And it says, our mission said, restoring dignity, right? Empowering lives, and what are we doing? We're keeping peace. We're keeping peace. Thank you, everyone.